So you guys know how I do it on my channel. I do often wait until certain fragrances are seasonally appropriate for me to review them. So in today's Cephalabon contributor video, we're going to be talking about a fragrance from the brand State of Mind. This one is called Open Mind. It's an amazing fragrance for the hotter weather, specifically the summertime. I'm looking forward to giving you my thoughts on this fragrance. Also let you know about a very special giveaway, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I give you my thoughts on this fragrance called Open Mind, I'll tell you about the notes, the performance, longevity, comparisons, also let you in on a special giveaway opportunity. I do want to start the video off first by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I do upload these daily videos to YouTube. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or if you took anything of value from today's episode. It would really mean a lot to me. Now, this brand has a beautiful aesthetic to it. And of course, it says State of Mind here on the front, Open Mind down here at the bottom, which is the name of the fragrance. And we are going to take a closer look at the presentation because I think it's beautiful. One of you have the opportunity to take home a presentation of this beautiful fragrance. All you have to do is shoot on over to cephalabon.com. It's going to be the first link down below in the description box. All you have to do is read through the article, become a registered reader, and just drop a comment on the article. That's really all you have to do. It's actually quite simple. Just make sure to check back on over to cephalabon.com on the date that's mentioned in the article so you know if you're the lucky winner. I'm not going to be announcing the winner on this channel or anything like that. So please be mindful of that, and I'm wishing you luck. This fragrance is awesome. There's lime, there's melon, there's hinoki, there's cypress, there's lotus, there's a lot of other ingredients in here as well. But to me, more than anything, this fragrance smells salty. There's a touch of sweetness. It smells very bright, very ozonic, very citrusy in the opening on account of the lime. And then you also have that playful, fruity vibe coming from the melon. In any case, I'm excited to give you my thoughts on the smell. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the presentation first. Now, right in the opening of this fragrance, it's going to give you a clean, sort of aquatic, creamy, fresh, slightly fruity vibe. The lime that's in here is so juicy, it's so fresh, it's so invigorating. It's not the star player in here, however, so if you think that this is going to be a very lime forward fragrance, or if you start comparing it to other fragrances that have a very heavy lime ingredient, it actually does take a backseat rather quickly. The melon is stronger than the lime, and the melon gives it a bit of tartness. It gives it that juicy aroma in the opening, a little bit of that fruity effervescence that I think is really, really nice. But right away, this fragrance becomes salty. Salty in an oceanic way. You know, it's funny because there are some fragrances out there like Sel Maron by Healy that smell quite fishy in terms of how salty they can be. There are other salty fragrances out there that smell very mineral-like Oud Mineral by Tom Ford. And then, of course, there are some that smell very aquatic, very realistic, and they actually have a mass appeal to them. One that I really enjoyed by Profumum Roma is called Acqua di Sale. And this one, in some ways, is similar to that fragrance. It has this salty component in here, and you can tell it's very green. It does have the hinoki here. Hinoki is actually part of the cypress family, and it can smell a bit citric at times. So that freshness exists not just in the opening, but in the heart of the fragrance as well. It has that really natural, really beautiful aquatic / oceanic component to it. And to wear something like this in the summertime, you just feel fresh and refreshed. And I think it's a very bright, uplifting, and powerful fragrance. Now, you give it a chance to settle down. Of course, the woods come into play. The cypress comes into play. There is a bit of earthiness in here, but it's not this sort of overly green, verdant quality that I would equate to fragrances that contain a heaping dose of like oak moss or pine or fir balsam or anything like that. That's not what you're going to get here. Instead, you are going to get something on the fresh, salty, oceanic, and fruity side with a bit of citrus in the opening, and it's really, really beautifully done. Having had the opportunity to wear this one on many occasions and owning a bottle, now I'm curious to see what else the brand has to offer, and I know I'm going to be exploring more from this brand, and I guarantee you this is one of the most unique fragrances that you can pick up for the summertime. So I do hope you have the opportunity to sample this fragrance this season, and of course you always have the opportunity to enter for a giveaway. Just follow the first link down below in the description box. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. So first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, for me personally, the closest comparison that I was able to make is Acqua di Sale by Profumum Roma, and I realized that even that in and of itself is quite an obscure reference. I do find this one to be very unique, and I hope you have a chance to try it. Longevity was about 10 hours on my skin. The projection was wonderful for the first hour of application. It radiated within an arm's length. It became an elbow's length scent right around hour 6, a skin scent right around hour 10. In terms of the versatility, perfectly unisex, anybody of any age, perfect for casual and formal scenarios, although I could see somebody enjoying this casually in the summertime. And I think this is just overall, speaking, a very versatile fragrance. I would just personally prefer to wear it in the spring and summer when it's nice and warm outside, or if you're living in a nice warm tropical climate, I think this would be perfect for that. And in terms of the presentation, I like how multi-layered the presentation is, the color of the bottle, the atomizer, the shape of the bottle, everything about it, even the name, Open Mind. I think it's a beautiful name. My final verdict on this fragrance is, if you're looking for a realistic aquatic fragrance, salty, fruity, citrusy, earthy, slightly green, and just absolutely charming, you have to try Open Mind by State of Mind. I really hope you have the opportunity to try this one soon, and again, I'm going to leave all of the relevant links down below. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you took something of value from today's review. If you did, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit the bell icon and give this video a thumbs up. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.